to another episode of Cult Comedy Cinema. I am your hostess with the mostest, Natalia, and it's Friday night, and that means we're watching shit. What are we watching? Excuse me, my top is falling down. We're watching Tales of the Unexpected, okay? We had so much fun with it on Wednesday. I was like, guess what? We're bringing it back. We're watching a few more episodes because I've been quite excited. And shout out to Sirius in the chats. I think he's here. He was booping in the chats a minute ago. For sending me this. Because I'm loving it. Just like McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Loving it. Okay? It's a phenomenal time. Lots of twists and turns. Roswell was here the other night. I figured out a couple before they ended, but there was a couple that got me. The first one, zero idea. Like, I knew that, like, the wife or somebody was going to come home. Did not expect the ending of that one. And if you missed that stream, it's still live right now, and it's also on my YouTube channel, or will be on my YouTube channel this evening. So, it's a twisty turny, topsy-turny show, and in the best way possible. And I'm excited. It's my new favorite thing. I'm only going to watch it with you guys. And we have hundreds of episodes to watch together, so don't worry. Are we going to watch it, like, full-time right now? No, but we are going to watch it for probably, like, one or two more streams before we move on to the next show. But, yeah. So, for those of you that don't know, or weren't here at the last stream, or that missed the beginning of the last one, this was a UK television series that broadcast between March 24th, 1979 and May 13th, 1988. They're short, like 22, 25-minute episodes that are mostly, they kind of have like upbeat like plots, but it's kind of like a twisty, turny horror anthology series, but like more sinister than horror, if that makes sense. Not a lot of things that go bump in the night, but there are like just very dark elements balanced out very nicely with comedic undertones. And they're based off of, I think it's Roald Dahl's Tales of the Unexpected, which he opens up a lot of, at least all the episodes we watch. He's opened up all of his episodes. We actually get to see him. He talks a little bit about the writing process of each of the stories, and then kind of leads into them, which is really, really cool. So, not per usual, but like per most of the usual streams these days, you don't have to go anywhere for the show. I'm risking prison time to show it to you, so please don't report me to the internet police and just watch the show. If you don't want to watch the show, just leave. But please don't call the police on me, because I will not do well in prison. It just won't. I won't. I'm not going to survive. But without further ado, let's get on to the 5th episode of Series 1 of Tales of the Unexpected, The Landlady. Let's go. Oh, does anyone else have a landlady? I have a landlord. I've only had one landlady, and she was the worst. Never going back. Always gonna find a guy that can fix all the shit in my house. Not that my landlord currently fixes anything, but the last landlady I had was terrible. But let's see how bad this one is, you know? Boop. She wasn't mean, she just didn't fix anything. And then when I moved out, she tried to blame all the stuff that was already wrong with the house on me. No, she wasn't that old. She was older, but not that old. Oh gosh. Excuse me. Identity theft, no joke, guys.
Doesn't have to be the same as mine. Then I'm afraid you're going to be a bit disturbed by what goes on. And by the way, if any of you are tempted to think it's all pretty far-fetched, then you should stop and think and ask yourself seriously whether such a thing as this could really happen. The answer is yes. Of course it could. Even to you.
Is this unlocking a new fear for me? Is my landlord gonna murder me in my sleep? Is he the landlord? No, he's going. He's.
Lily Weaver was travelling down from London on a slow afternoon train with a change at Swindon Railway.
Oh. Serious, it's fine. My landlord now fixes everything. He's real great. And I've learned to fix lots of things on my own because, you know, it takes 3 weeks to get a service request fixed. Gotta do shit yourself. But thank you. So kind of you. I'm gonna paint my nails while we're doing this. It's been a busy week and I haven't had time to. Clergyman, wake up!
Not it off.
Oh my gosh, serious. No, absolutely not. Can't do that.
Do you know Bath?
There's nothing wrong with my fridge.
You, I take it, do not. No.
She just asked, does
This
he
is my
believe in
first
God?
visit. Vacation? No. I've been assigned to our branch office.
A branch office.
Make yourself sound like Tarzan. Mr. Greenslade, he's our personnel manager at head office in London. He says, he says I'll profit from the experience. I sincerely hope you do. What line of business are you in?
He looks familiar.
Insurance. All risks. I suppose I could say the same.
Jesus. Is Jesus risky?
Bath is the most beautiful city. You'll like it, I'm sure. One sometimes feels time stopped in Bath.
Bath is a really gorgeous city. If you go, you have to go check out the Roman baths in Bath. I know it's the UK, but they have Roman baths that they've like unearthed from all the time. There's really good restaurants. Bath, York, Manchester, Whitby, Scarborough. Gotta go to all of them. If you really want to go to London, go, but like, That's just like northern UK. It's not even talking about southern. Hello? Okay, so is that the creepy landlady?
Could this be with like a knife? Goodbye, goodbye.
Who?
You could try to bill and dragon.
Okay, that guy is definitely somebody. I need to figure out who he is.
You can't miss it. AA recommend. Right, thanks. But if they're full, there are plenty of B&Bs in Bath, and much cheaper, of course. B&Bs, bed and breakfast. Landladies, kippers, roller towels. Good luck. God bless.
Episode 5. Is he the English Joker? Let's see who the cast is in this one. Anthony Dawes. He's in Keeping Up Appearances.
Be here soon. I can feel it.
What else is he in? It's like an old. He was just in a whole bunch of British TV shows. Let's see. There's like single episodes. My guy like did not get through on any of this. He's in Life in Color. Oh, and he was in the Avengers, not like the superheroes, but the British Avengers TV show, which we will watch at some point. Because it's so fun. A bed and breakfast moment.
Silly boy.
Oh, that's creepy.
Made up your mind, really?
Oh no.
You have. Please come in.
I haven't taken my finger off the bell.
Do come in. It's so cold out, isn't it?
Oh no no no
yes.
no no.
You saw the notice in the window.
Yes, I did.
I knew you would.
New?
That's why I put it there. You need a room.
Well, yes, as a matter of
It's
fact.
all ready for you, my dear.
But I was going to the Bell and Dragon.
They're full.
I'm not.
They always telephone me when they are. We have a little joke about it. I'm their overflow, a sort of annex. to the
Oh,
official
no.
hotel. Do come out of the cold.
Yes.
Oh, she's gonna murder him.
Oh, excuse my asking, but
£4. You won't find anywhere more reasonable. And that includes an egg for breakfast.
An egg, just one.
oh, that's fantastic.
What do you
Bell
have?
and Dragon charges more than double.
But they're full anyway.
Exactly. Salesmen. What we used to call commercial travellers. I never take that sort of person.
Oh, okay.
Do come.
She only takes people she can take advantage of.
I altered up the chain at night. Safer. Welcome home, dear.
Oh,
I tell all my guests that
Oh,
to
no.
treat my house as home.
No, 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 no,
Home
no.
From home, dear. Do put your hat there. And let me help you with your coat.
thank you very much.
Oh, she's gonna like kiss him goodnight on the forehead and tuck him in?
I
Absolutely not.
expect you're from London, aren't you?
That's right, yes.
You find Bath so much more restful. Shall I lead the way?
Oh, please.
Oh God.
We have the house all to ourselves. The fact is, I'm just a teeny weeny bit choosy. Particular. You see what I mean?
Oh
But I'm
no.
always ready. Be prepared, as I used to say in the Girl Guides. Everything's always ready here. Just on the off chance that an acceptable young gentleman should come along. And it's such a pleasure when I do happen to open the door and see someone standing there who's just exactly right.
Oh no. Not the look up and down. No. Absolutely not. No, ma'am.
This floor's mine. I shouldn't rely on that, dear. It stopped ages ago.
I see.
Oh, she's gonna murder him. Okay.
You intend to work in Bath?
Yes, I've been sent down to our branch office.
What fun. Oh no, after you, dear. It's your room.
Thank you.
Oh God.
It's super. It's very nice.
I'm so glad you like it, dear. The morning sun comes right in the window, Mr. Perkins. It is Mr. Perkins, isn't it?
No. No, it's Weaver, as a matter of fact. William Weaver.
Of course, Mr. Weaver. How silly of me. Weaver. Such a nice, reliable name, too. I've put a hot water bottle in your bed. It's such a comfort, don't you think? To find a hot
She's
water bottle
standing
in
too
bed.
close.
And do light the gas fire at any time if you feel chill.
Thank you. That's very kind.
I'm so glad you materialized. I was beginning to get worried in case my inner voice had let me down.
Inner voice.
Intuition, dear. But then, just as I thought it had got too late, there you were.
No.
How about supper?
Oh, I'm not hungry, thank you. I had some sandwiches on the train. My mother made them. Ham and watercress.
How
Ooh, I
nice.
love a ham and
Plenty of
watercress.
iron and watercress.
Delightful.
Good for the blood.
So I
Is she
think I'll
vampire?
just go straight to bed, as I've got to get up rather early tomorrow, you see. So as to report to the office.
Of course, dear. Oh, the you-know-where is at the end of the passage. leave you to unpack. But before you go to bed, would you be so kind as to pop downstairs and sign the guest book on the piano? Everyone has to. It's the law of the land. And we don't want to go breaking the law, do we?
What? He is getting too excited. Did he not feel the murdery vibes? No thank you.
Remember that. No barking when he comes down.
Is Basil a
Jane
stuffed
Amanda.
dog? She taxidermy her dog.
Flash to say I've arrived in one piece. Good lodgings with a nice landlady. Bit crazy, but okay. Sort of everyone's favourite aunt.
Famous last
Very
words, my
cozy.
guy.
Don't let my awful sisters drag you down. Joke. Love. Billy.
I'm so glad you remembered the book.
That's funny. These names. Gregory Temple and Christopher Mulholland.
Oh, such charming boys.
They
They
did.
sound sort of familiar.
Do they?
I'm sure I've heard of them somewhere before.
Yeah, they're dead.
Really? What fun.
Was it in the papers?
Oh, I shouldn't have thought so, dear.
Perhaps they're famous. Footballers or pop stars.
Famous, no. They were extraordinarily handsome.
And the dates. This entry's over 2 years old, and Christopher Mulholland's is nearly a year before that, July 75.
How time does fly, Mr. Wilkins.
Weaver. W-E-A-V-E-R.
Silly me, I do apologize. In
Oh,
my
she eats one each year to stay alive.
Weaver, Mr. Weaver, Weaver. I must cement it in my mind.
It's kind of peculiar, you see. Mulholland and Temple sort of connect. You know, go together in my mind like, Laurel and Hardy, you know?
I don't, dear. Your tea's poured out.
Oh, you shouldn't have bothered.
It was no trouble. Do come and sit down.
Don't pat the seat next to you,
Try
ma'am.
on me, dear.
No. Mm-mm.
What I mean is it... Oh, it's stupid. It's on the tip of my tongue now. Where have I heard those two names?
They were murdered.
Got it! Mulholland!
Sugar?
He was on a walking tour of the West Country, and three lumps, please. He was a schoolboy at Eton.
Oh, no, dear, that can't be right. My Mr. Mulholland was at Cambridge. He was an undergraduate.
Cambridge. Oh, okay.
Biscuit?
The guy's gut is screaming at him to leave, and he's just like, "No, it's good."
The fire isn't
Chick,
too hot.
I'll
for
stay.
you, is it? I do hope you like China tea.
It's very nice.
Dear Mr. Mulholland, such a one for his tea. I never saw anyone drink so much tea.
Has he stayed with you recently?
Sweet boy.
I know I saw his name in the papers.
I like a ginger biscuit to be crisp. Mr. Mulholland is staying here now, and Mr. Temple. They're both still with me.
They're dead. Oh no, they're dead. They're upstairs.
Will I meet them?
DV, as we say. God willing, dear.
Oh,
How old are you, Mr. Don't tell me.
Just collecting boys.
Weaver. There. Oh, what a relief.
yes. 18. I'm 18.
18. No, it's the perfect age.
No.
Mr. Mulholland was 17 when you first stayed with me.
He can't have been.
He was.
But you can't go to Cambridge when you're 17.
You can if you're clever, dear. He was terribly clever, a scholar, very studious.
Oh, okay.
He was a trifle shorter than you, and his teeth weren't quite so white as yours. You were the most beautiful teeth, Mr. Weaver.
My dad calls them my whited sepulchres.
Oh, is she collecting teeth?
At the back.
Mr. Temple was rather older. 28, in fact, but I'd never have believed him if he hadn't told me. He hadn't a blemish on his body.
Boy, red flag.
What?
His skin was just like a baby's. More tea.
No thanks.
That's not a red flag. You're not like, yo, I'm gonna leave now.
That parrot. When I first saw it, I
You thought he was alive?
She's got them taxidermied upstairs.
Oh, Sinbad.
Can I look?
Of course, dear, of course.
She's gonna taxidermy you.
Pretty boy. Oh. Sinbad always said that. So full of himself.
No.
It's amazingly clever. Who did it? It doesn't look dead at all.
I know. I did it, dear.
You did.
Bro, she's gonna
Yes.
taxidermy you.
Excuse me. I do feel...
This room does get very warm. Have you met Basil?
Yo, Basil is stuffed.
That's why he didn't bark when I came in.
Basil was a terrible barker.
Ooh. He feels hard. Must be awfully difficult to do a thing like that.
On the contrary, no. Not a creature one has loved. That way one can go on loving him forever and ever and ever.
Oh. Sorry, I must sit down.
You did sign a book, didn't you?
Yes.
Good. More tea.
No, thank you.
I stuff all my little pets when they pass away.
Oh no.
I'm glad you remember the book. Because later, if I forget, and you know now what a one I am for forgetting, I can always pop down and look it up. I still do that every day with Mr. Mulholland and Mr. Oh, they're gone again.
Temple. I remember now.
They went missing. They got murdered.
Bedtime, dear.
No.
Up we go.
No. This was a Criminal Minds episode, okay?
That's a good boy. Here we go.
Oh God, no.
The tea tasted bitter.
Quite dear, exactly. To help you sleep.
Oh, she's not, okay? She's not. She's gonna taxidermy that motherfucker. Oh my God.
The place where you was bed, Billy.
Did you undress me?
Of course, dear. And believe me, you're just as handsome as the others. No need to blush. You're beautiful.
Ma'am. Chew.
Sleep tight, Mr. Wilkins. Still reading, Mr. Mulholland. Can't you see that Mr. Temple wants to sleep? Lights out, boys.
Oh, absolutely not. Mm-mm. No, this takes a certain level of fucked up, okay? Fuckity fucked up. Oh my god. But also, guys, in the future, if your gut is telling you no, don't go, okay? Don't go. If someone's being creepy and weird and invading your personal space, okay, and you're supposed to be sleeping in their house, which I promise you they have a key to your room, don't do it. Pack up your shit, go to the next bed and breakfast. Sleep on the streets. He would have been safer sleeping on the streets. Safer on the streets. Okay, getting blacked out, passing out under a booth in a pub. Even better spot. Yeah, when the gut says no, it's time to go, okay? I mean that at bars, hotels, sketchy situations, that weird date that you went on, the guy invited you back to his place, and you go back to his place, and then his ex-girlfriend shows up, banging on the door, screaming that he has herpes, and that she's going to cut your tires. If the gut says it's time to go, says no, it's time to go, okay? It's time to, look, we've all been there. I'm not judging, okay? We've all been there. We've all been there. But never staying in a bed and breakfast with some crazy old lady. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. No. Ugh. Oh, yeah, no, it was like probably one of the worst dates I ever went on. We went back to the guy's place to like watch a movie after our pizza date, and his ex-girlfriend showed up and was banging on the front door like right after we got there, screaming that he had herpes and that she was going to slash my tires. And I couldn't leave because she was standing outside with a shovel waiting. And he was just laughing and yelling at her through the door, and I was like, I want to go home. I'm tired. I don't want to be here. And he had the audacity, when I finally did leave, he called me like the next day and was like, yeah, we had such a good time last night. We should go out again. And I was like, were you just not there for the last 2 hours that I sat on your couch and could not leave because your crazy ex-girlfriend was outside? I thought I was safe because he was a teacher. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Because I learned a very important lesson that day. When my gut says no, it's time to go. Okay? And my gut said no during dinner, but I was like, a movie wouldn't be bad. It's still early. And my gut said no, and it was time to go. And I didn't listen to my gut. And I ended up in a situation stuck there for 2 hours while some crazy girl was threatening to kill me on the other side of a door that I'm pretty sure she had keys to. Okay? I'm pretty fucking positive. No, because she was standing outside by my car with like a shovel. And I was like, well, this is a dating experience I never thought I would experience. Getting threatened. It was a time. It was a time. It was a time. All right, guys, on to the next episode. Series 1, Episode 6 of Tales of the Unexpected. This one is called Neck. What does it mean? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna do the things. Boom. I really love this intro. A1. I don't want an angry anybody in my life, okay? I'm tired. I don't have time for those emotions. I mean, honestly, phenomenal date, babes. Phenomenal date. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Ugh. God, I was young. I didn't know what to do. I should have been screaming back at her that I was leaving, but I was scared. Cause a wee little girl.
If a bucket
Nice
of paint
23-year-old.
falls on a man's head, that's funny. If the bucket fractures his skull at the same time and kills him,
I know,
that's
it really
funny.
was.
It's tragic. And yet, if a man falls into a sausage machine and is sold in the shops at so much a pound, that's funny. It is also tragic. So why is it funny? I don't know. But what I do know is that somewhere within this very difficult area lies the secret of all black comedy. The play you're going to see now is one of those blackish comedies, and thanks to the presence of two famous stars, it's come out a good deal funnier than I was ever able to make it on paper.
No, don't put yourself down, my guy. Oh, we got cows!
Lady Turton, who ran her husband's newspaper empire as aggressively as she ran his house in Norfolk.
Oh, in Norfolk.
Sir Basil had invited
The
an
Duke of
extra guest
Norfolk.
for the weekend, John Bannister.
Oh, he's a good-looking boy. Look at that castle. I'd live there.
Gently. It's irreplaceable.
I would marry someone that I felt meh about just to live in that house, you know.
Milady.
Basil!
Basil?
Basil!
No, they don't love each other.
Have you gone out of your mind?
Hello, my dear.
What on earth is this tradesman's van?
Look, I'm living in a 2-bedroom
My latest acquisition.
house. I mean, it's a 1 and a loft above my living room.
What will my guests think? Lady Basil, no style. No style at all.
That place is huge, okay? I could fit like 10 of my current places in that place. And my dogs, they would love that yard. They have a gate. An ornate gate around their property. He's having a run. Look at him run. They have hedges shaped like shit.
This way.
Their statues have sunglasses. Shiny sunglasses.
Here.
Wait a minute. Roswell, I live in a van down by the river. Honestly, Roswell, you're living the life. Yeah, they have hedges shaped like shit, okay? Slaps the driveway. You could fit so many fancy ass cars in this driveway, alright?
Evening, gents. Good evening.
Best one on the market.
What else we got for the weekend?
Hardly anyone, sir. Yourself and Miss Carmen La Rosa and a young friend of Sir Basil's, I
I
believe.
am a young finish of
The young
bedroom.
chap blocking the drive.
Very possible, sir.
Good looking, is he? Presentable? Bit of young blood?
I've no idea, sir. You'll find Lady Turton in the library.
Are they gonna eat him?
Thank you.
Ooh, they're
Send up my
gonna
bag
turn him
to
into
you.
a
I'll
statue.
check first.
That's my prediction. You can fit 8 Jaguars in that driveway, okay?
She's beautiful.
For the price of 1 pinky finger. Oh, he's such a free spirit. Look at him leave his car and hop the fence still. Look at the statues.
Thank you.
Look at him go.
Ah, you made it. Good. Well, what do you think?
Okay.
She's just arrived. I like it. She looks better than when we saw her last in the sale room. Don't you think? No comparison. Oh, I realize I paid over the odds, but we couldn't let her go to Dusseldorf, could we?
Cute shot.
Anyway, I had to have her. She fills a real gap in my collection.
Does she?
I
Why
like
is
the
she
way he's
outside?
used the natural grain of the wood. Don't tell Lady Turton that. She hates what she calls art talk.
Is that treated wood? It's gonna get bleached? It's gonna lose its finish?
Can't imagine what he was
Okay.
doing, young idiot.
A young man in a sports car.
Park his pedal car all over the drive. I blasted him with my horn.
Rich people.
Tell me if Basil's yet.
I say, doggy ride. Oh, we'll have to see. It is Basil's guest. It's bound to be a trip. Well, now, I take that back.
My dear,
Ma'am,
where
you
did
are
go down,
married.
To meet at Sotheby's.
Oh, Basil haunts that place. Every honest penny I earn, he spends on art. How do you do?
How do you do, Lady Tuck?
Oh, Natalia, please. Basil, do get this presentable.
She's
noise.
Natalia too. We have the same name. I have to kill her now, because there can only be one of us.
Are you horsey?
Not really, no.
Oh, then we won't have anything to say to each other. What do you do?
Fuck off.
I'm an art historian.
Oh my God, how awful for you. Jill, get me another martini. I've just met an art
She's the worst.
historian.
Oh, I think you met Jack.
I'm pretty sure I could take her in a
Oh,
fight.
yes. How do you
She's
do?
never lived on these streets.
Stupid place to leave a car. I was admiring the view. Don't we all?
Basil, for God's sake, take our guest upstairs. I cannot stand tweeds after 6. I can't wait to see you in a black tie.
Oh my god, ma'am! I feel like someone in this room is your husband. Is that your husband? Is he not mad? I'm not jealous. She's a very nice looking lady. I hope I aged that well.
There's an admired view of the garden, sir. Bathroom in
That house has gardens? Plural.
Beware the flash, sir. It's quite powerful. Thank you.
What?
At 7:30, sir. Thank you.
Oh, are they swingers? Okay. I feel like a lot of rich people are. Not most, but...
But that catch is rather tricky. I seem to have got the better of it, sir.
But there's hardly anything to hang up. I just threw in a few things.
Quite, sir. Just a weekend bag.
Big Jimmy Jams.
Really, I'd rather you didn't.
Do you play bridge, sir?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Ah, well, then you'll be doubly welcome here, sir, believe me.
They play a lot of bridge, do they?
Yes, sir, and poker, and gin rummy. But Sir Basil prefers bridge. I see you favour the modern approach to evening dress, sir.
What?
Snap on, snap off.
It's a bit creased.
You laundered it yourself, sir.
It's drip dry.
Quite.
Oh, it's a drip
I
dry.
can't wear man-made fabrics myself. I find the static electricity it generates inconvenient. One tends to give off blue flashes in the dark.
That will be all, Jokes.
But your pumps, sir.
Pumps?
Your evening footwear, sir, they may require polish, possibly.
No, they're fine, really.
Well,
Give me my bag.
I'll just leave you to it, then.
Thank you.
It's a very mysterious bag.
Yes, of course.
I never accept emoluments, sir.
No tips.
If I might offer a little further advice, sir.
Yes.
It's simply that her ladyship does somewhat tend to overbid her hand.
Thank you, Jokes.
Oh, one further point, sir. At dinner,
Yes.
her ladyship's right foot doesn't always seem to know what her left foot is doing.
That will be all, Jokes.
Oh my
I
god!
sincerely hope so, sir.
So what
Oh.
exactly do you specialize in as an art historian?
The Renaissance.
Oh. Basil, you
Ma'am!
meddling
Put your
woman.
shoe back on.
But I always saw myself more like that.
The telephone, milady.
Oh, what a bore. Who is it?
The editor of the Sunday Globe, milady.
I am a slave to Basil's inheritance. Now his father, what a magnificent man he was. Basil, wasn't your father a magnificent
Oh
man?
my god.
Yes, dear. Very forthright. Like you.
Basil, you deserve better.
Built an international newspaper empire out of the coarse Fisherman's Gazette. Such animal magnetism, even on his deathbed. But does his son take after him? Well,
The editor is waiting, milady. He needs to know how many nudes you require for the front page of the Northern edition, milady.
You.
thank you, Jokes. I shall tell him to think big.
Amazing woman, what?
Her foot's gonna kill him. It's a good
Tell me,
observation.
what do you think of Basil's art collection? Load of rubbish? Quite the reverse. Ah, don't know what you chaps see in it. Well, for a start, it must be worth millions. Really?
Well, let's put the fear of God into him. Oh, Basil, haven't you finished eating yet?
Let that man eat.
Slowest eater in the world. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Thank you, Jokes. Tell Cook the poached salmon was abominable.
With pleasure, milady. I know how she values your opinion.
What? Why is she so mean?
Well, what's it to be tonight? Gin rummy? Liar dice? Strict poker?
Bridge.
Spade?
3 clubs.
3 hearts? No bid.
3 no trumps.
No bid.
No bid. No bid.
Must you always bid 3 no trumps, Basil? It makes the game so dull, so unadventurous.
Roswell, no. Not Roswell. Serious, no. She can't be mean to you, okay? She can't be mean.
What's the idea, man? I didn't ask for another scotch.
Because she's mean. We don't like mean people.
You may well
She
eat.
can't be in the cult.
Are you still losing?
And quiet scores her.
No, you may not. In fact, Jokes, you can go to bed. This is our last hand.
Very good, milady.
I'm disappointed in you, Sirius.
400 up, Jokes. How very gratifying, sir. Good night, sir.
There you go. It's all yours. We overbid
I know.
Natalia. I've done it before.
She's rich. She's got a wobbly
I
tail.
can't stand postmortems. Basil, since winning's obviously worn you out, I suggest you go to bed too.
I'm rather tired, dear.
Basil, don't let her
We'll
boss you
see you in the
around.
morning. Right?
Oh, poor Basil. Ma'am.
As a house guest, Mr. Bannister, you leave a lot to be desired.
Do I?
Oh.
Meeting your hostess at bridge, Jack's furious, and then locking your door. Such ingratitude. Besides, I have a key to every bedroom in this house.
Oh
All 47 of them.
47.
Ma'am.
Striped pajamas.
I'm cold-blooded.
Ma'am! Your husband is down the hall!
Old-fashioned.
Or in another wing of this giant-ass house. What are you doing?
Think of this as your bread and butter letter, darling. Written in a book. Jokes!
Forgive me, milady. I thought I heard an intruder.
You are the intruder, Jokes.
Could I be of any service to you, sir?
No.
Go away, Jokes.
Hearing strange sounds, I took the precaution of alerting Sir Basil, milady.
Ugh.
As a butler, Jokes, you'd make a perfect baby minder.
Honestly, I love the butler. He's an OG.
I hope I've been of some service, sir.
I suppose so, yes.
If I might suggest it, a chair braced firmly under the doorknob is quite the best deterrent. Her ladyship has been known to sleepwalk before dawn.
Good night, Jokes.
Good night, sir.
Bro, this guy is trying to help you because she's gonna murder him. She's a vampire.
When my father died, I was taken rather by surprise. Up until then, I'd lived a very quiet bachelor life. And suddenly at 40, I seemed to become enormously eligible. Young ladies appeared from
Yeah,
nowhere.
butler blocked. Pow.
Oh, I bought that head last March.
A Frank?
Yes.
is
Then
something.
Natalia appeared and naturally swept me off my feet. All the others were rather miffed. She is very striking. What a wonderful entrance, isn't it? Though, I must say she has rather changed the tone of our various publications. But the cash does roll in.
Who's for a gallop? We're coming!
What?
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, eventually.
Oh,
Jones told me he thought he heard an intruder.
False alarm.
Quiet. Jokes is very annoying.
they're rolling in that hay. Oh, this is a cute little
Oh, I love this place.
sitting area.
Every inch.
What's the dicky bird?
Take one like this.
Oh, that's very good.
Tally-ho!
Shall we go down?
It's very pleasant here.
Oh, yes, brilliant. Just like those things at the seaside.
How is it?
Oh, it's
No.
bloody marvelous.
Idiot.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Beauty.
Andy, I don't know.
Natalia finds everything so amusing.
Oh God.
Jack, I'm stuck.
Can't be.
I am.
Oh, rubbish. What goes in must come. What?
Jack, do something.
Oh, flatten your ears back.
I am not a horse, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna snap her neck.
Ow! Ow! What is it?
No, Natalia, stop. We'll get
I hate it when that happens.
Lord, anything.
Get some butter.
I got my fist stuck in a jar of
Let me
boiled
find out
sweet
who
sauce.
that guy is.
Couldn't get it out. Finally, I broke the jar with a hammer and told my mother it fell off the shelf by mistake. I suppose we ought to help, really.
Nah, she's
I
fine.
suppose so, yes. Fine.
Episode 6. Which old man? The one that's sitting here?
Virginia, this side Turkish salad.
I don't, thank you.
Oh.
I do. I think of Turkish.
Look, better take the jacket off.
She's gotta put her head in and then like tuck her chin and then come out.
Alright.
Right? Just a little eh.
Yes! Yes! Come on, girl!
Oh, Jack!
Her chin is like caught on the bottom. Just gotta tuck it. Tuck your chin. Oh. Let's figure out who the guy is.
It's not funny.
No. Well, we'll just have to wait for Carmen.
God. Now look who's here. Basil!
Oh,
Get
Basil.
me out of here!
What's the matter, dear?
Isn't it obvious?
Stuck her head through the blasted hole. Can't get it out.
How? Oh,
Just for a lark.
Let's see.
You know.
right. A bit of fun.
I think the guy playing Basil is Michael Aldrich.
Well,
He died in
pretty
94.
obvious. We'll just have to break up this lump of wood.
Surely not. No,
But
sorry,
he's
I'm
most
jealous.
known for...
Ah, you thought of it already. Allow me. Good.
Oh, you're not going to smother me in that muck. Basil!
Keep still, dear.
Oh, no! Oh! Oh, Basil! Oh, it's revolting!
It's just Lard!
Rather soon.
Oh!
That's right, on the ears. Plenty of ears.
Oh, how dare you! Oh, this is
You're the one that got stuck.
humiliating. Oh, Basil! Oh, look at
He's in the Black Tulip in 56. The Man in Room 17.
Oh, Maddie.
China, a good strong.
Murder in the Cathedral.
From the hips.
Oh, must look ghastly.
It's no go.
He's in Clockwise.
We must take the right. You take the left leg. You do. Come on. Now, you take the left. That's
It's been in
right.
a bunch of old like British TV shows.
Now,
Good for him.
ready, steady, go.
Stop kicking! Man, they're trying to help you. Oh, last summer wine. Excuse me. Last of the summer wine.
I'm sure he's doing his best, Lady Turtle.
Perhaps we should call the fire brigade.
Yeah, ma'am, you're stuck.
An unusual occurrence, sir. Quite. I presume it is the ears that are the main obstruction, sir. Could well be. They do tend to swell in moments of excitement.
Jokes.
Milady,
Please, do something constructive.
we are considering ways and means, milady.
Ah, I said so. Chop the damn thing up. Chop up a masterpiece? No question, man.
All right, Basil. Come on, get on with it.
Your ladyship is right, sir. No time like the present, I always say. The saw or the axe, sir.
Oh no! Oh no! Good for Basil. Good for him. She was treating him so poorly. Joan Collins plays Natalia. But honestly, can we blame Basil for that one? I don't. I mean, he was putting up with her shit. He's putting up with her shit. Well, she was cheating on him in his fancy castle mansion thing with the multiple gardens and the butler and the people that cooked food for her. She was being a big old meanie, okay? So she deserved to get her head chopped off, okay? Look, we've learned many things tonight. One is, if the gut says no, it's time to go. And two is, don't be a meanie or you're going to get your head chopped off. Honestly, phenomenal things. Yeah, don't play footsies under the table while your husband's sitting right there. Don't do it. Don't try to sleep with your husband's art proteges. Whatever. On to the next one. We shall. Oh, the next one is going to be Series 1, Episode 7 of Tales of the Unexpected. This one is called Edward the Conqueror. So here we go. Boop. Boop. I need this song to be my new alarm when I wake up in the morning. In each day, there's a fun new lesson to learn.
A long time ago, when I wrote this story, I never used to start work in the mornings until I had listened to one or another of the Beethoven quartets all the way through.
Fun.
The idea behind this was that if I soaked myself in these very great creative works, then a little of Beethoven's inspiration might stick to my own skin or my brain or my fingers and come out in what I wrote. Of course, that never happened.
Okay.
But one did sit down to work in a marvelously uplifted state of mind, which made it a little more difficult to write absolute bosh. What you're going to see now is a musical story that somehow emerged from this peculiar habit of mine.
Okay. Oh, is that a little kitty cat? It's a kitty cat. a very large house. Where is she going? Oh, there's some cute slippers.
Lunch is ready.
All right, I'm coming.
Oh, lunch is ready.
I've decided to clear this corner right out. I'm sick and tired of all these brambles and nettles.
Oh.
Take a day or two.
Yes, well, just don't overdo it, that's all.
Louisa, I wish you wouldn't treat me as if I'm an old man. Exercise never did anybody any harm.
Oh. Okay. We'll tell that to my sciatic nerve, sir.
No.
Oh, look again.
Silly cat.
No, he's just vibing, man.
You scorch yourself.
I don't think he's a cat.
You know whose this cat is? You ever seen it before?
Never.
Well, now you go on home. There's a good cat. That's it.
Okay.
No! It's following us.
Shoo! Go home. Go home. We don't want you.
Oh, it's your cat now,
Well,
sir.
You said, well,
Louisa, I'm not having that cat in the house. I don't like cats in the house.
no, you don't like anything
What?
in the house. You don't like
Go
anything in
home.
Oh, I think it's a beautiful cat.
You would.
I hope it stays for a while.
Well, I hope it does.
I mean, he's written all of these
Anyway, it belongs
delightful
to
little
someone else.
stories.
It can't possibly stay here. It's obviously lost. Go home.
It doesn't speak English.
If that cat is still hanging around here this afternoon, you'd better take it to the police. They'll see that it gets a home.
Oh, she's gonna feed it. She's like, you're my pet now. You're my friend. She's gonna make a little bed, give it its own little bowl, give it some milk, because of this time period people still thought cats drink milk. Oh.
Did you get in here? Hmm? You're an awfully nice cat. I do wish I could keep you, but you're not.
The foot is the killer. You know what? I think you're right.
Hmm. Oh, you darling, what a little bother.
I feel like the cat's gonna kill her husband.
Bumps you've got on your beautiful face. Bumps, bumps, bumps. Oh, darling, you must be very old. Well.
Is that a thing? Cats have bumps on their faces?
Well, after I finish playing the piano. Yes, I've got to take you to the police station. Well, your owners must be frantic with worry.
She does have a cute little outfit on,
Now,
though.
I hope you like music. I play every afternoon. You know, when I was young, people used to say that I showed promise when I married.
They lost all that promise.
Now, we'll start with a little Schumann. Yes. What's the matter? Did I frighten you? Oh, perhaps you've never heard music before.
Oh, very sheltered cat.
All right. I'm going to try you with something else. Yes. Ready?
Steady. All right. I'm hearing the promise that was spoken of. Here's my question. How do they get the cat to jump up on the piano and just stare? And purr. Do they mic that cat? Is the cat Beethoven reincarnated?
Did you prefer the list of the Schumann? Well, that's a slightly vulgar taste, if I may say so. No, I do admit that Liszt can be very charming sometimes. All right, let's see. What sort of connoisseur you really are? I'm going to play you a little Bach.
I don't know if it was a still picture of a cat. It looked like it was breathing.
What's wrong? What's wrong with Johann Sebastian? What's so special about Franz Liszt?
The cat just was just like, nope, the fuck out of there.
I don't believe you know anything about music at all. I think you're a fraud. All right.
Oh,
I'm going to put
are you?
to the
Those are
test.
fighting words, ma'am.
Let's see how this grabs you, pussycat.
Mm-hmm. You would knock down all of them but that one. Cat's like, this guy or no one else. Linzer or nothing.
Edward! Please come quickly! Something wonderful has happened!
Man, that cat just broke all your statues. That cat's yeeted your people off of a table and told you to go fuck yourself unless you repeated the song he wanted.
I'm up here.
I am coming.
Oh, Edward, something so wonderful has happened. Now, I will try and tell you quietly and calmly, but you know I can hardly
What's
breathe
happened
with
here?
excitement. Oh, please don't touch them. Leave them exactly as they are.
Louisa,
Oh,
what's the
please.
matter with you?
She's having a mentee B moment.
Yes.
And I thought I told you to take it to the police. Did it do this damage?
Well, but please don't get worked up, because what you don't understand is that something
This cat knows music.
wonderfully exciting has happened here in this house while you were the guard.
The cat knocked over the statuette. That must have been terribly exciting.
Exactly.
Louisa,
Yes.
are you quite well?
Sir, you should have let her, you know,
My
have another pet.
dear Louisa, I realize that we lead a quiet life. I know that apart from your music and your cranky ideas, you have very little to occupy you, but really, as a stray cat, getting up to mischief cannot, by the wildest stretch of the imagination, be called exciting.
Quite right. Quite right, Edward.
Her cranky ideas.
What happened here this afternoon
Okay.
as momentous.
Oh, Louisa, stop this nonsense and make us
Well,
some tea.
Not until I've told you what's happened.
You've told me the cat has broken some very valuable
Be
ornaments.
quiet. Yes, listen.
Oh, thank God, she told me to be quiet.
Now,
Listen to my kitty cat story.
this is no ordinary cat. This is a musical cat.
A musical cat.
A
Well,
musical
what does it do? Whistle the anvil chorus?
You know? Edward, I'm deadly serious. Now, I am not a fanciful woman.
Oh.
I think I can say not immodest.
Fanciful.
That I'm practical, hardworking, and down to earth.
Yes.
Louisa, what is all that spiritualism, theosophy, reincarnation.
Yes,
Be your own
that's it,
guru.
that's it.
Our cat is this dead composer. Okay?
I'm a rent. Yes. And that is why I know that there are certain mysteries in life that cannot be denied. Or in some cases explained.
Okay.
And I believe that immortality of the human soul is one such mystery.
What has that got to do with a cat?
Well, now I will.
I love that his British accent just broke there.
What I think in plain English.
I am listening.
I know you think I'm silly, but I shall bear your scorn gladly.
No, don't get it, Roy. Just please come to the point.
Now, Edward, I think that we are at this moment in the presence of a great immortal soul.
Yes, yes, of course.
Yes. The Avatar.
I believe that this
He
cat
has
is
returned.
the incarnation of the great Hungarian composer. Franz Liszt.
Little kitty cat, I guess, yes. Okay. The great cat poser.
You say the cat reacted to the music of Franz Liszt twice? No.
Yes.
I heard it and saw it walk to you once. Let's see him do it again.
Oh, certainly not. He's not a circus performer.
Ma'am, you gotta prove
One
it.
of the world's great composers.
Oh, my dear woman, you will take cat down.
He is the reincarnation of Franz Liszt.
Prove it.
I don't need to prove it. I know. The soul is there, and that's good enough for me.
Let's see him perform. Let's see him tell the difference between his
He's
own
a
music and someone
cat, bro.
I do believe you're jealous.
else. Well, little mangy old cat.
All right, you're going to be insulting. The best thing you can do is to go back to your gardening and leave the two of us here together in peace.
If you want my honest opinion, I think you're ill. I think you need a doctor.
Pay no attention to him, my darling.
No attention at all.
Pay no attention to him. Maestro. Thank you. You knew Beethoven. You met Mendelssohn and Schubert. Good grief. You were Wagner's father-in-law. I'm looking for Wagner's father-in-law.
Oh no.
What's proof? Wills. No, not Will. Oh, excuse me. Milton. Recurring Earth Lives. F. Milton. F. Milton Willis. The Emerson Foundation Library. We'll be having back in half an hour.
Man, when you come back, the cat's gonna be gone. Oh, no, she took it with her. Okay.
Oh, yes, I see you're interested in reincarnations. Well, now the list is endless. Epictetus came back as Ralph Waldo Emerson. Cicero returned as Gladstone. Alfred the Great came back as Abraham Lincoln. And Julius Caesar as Teddy Roosevelt.
Wait, what?
Proven fact.
Really, is there anything known about famous composer Franz Liszt?
Can't recall. However, a colleague of mine, Professor Jameson, maintains that Beethoven came back as Louis Armstrong. I make no comment, but I'm rather doubtful. Would you excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't forgot.
Right.
And what about animals? I mean, is it possible, would it be probable for a famous person to come back in the body of an animal?
I'm afraid I'm not very good about animals. I have an allergy to fur. But yes, there are known cases. Napoleon Bonaparte came back as an Arabian stallion. It's a gift from Prince Ebensod to Queen Victoria. Oh, then of course there's that most celebrated of reincarnations, Lord Byron. Oh, I thought everyone knew about that. Yes, Lord Byron returned as a Bengal tiger. Unfortunately, he was shot on an expedition in 1906, led by the president of the Karachi branch of our society.
If one was convinced,
Are they
of the reincarnation of someone famous as an animal, well, say, as a cat, for example. How would one set about proving it?
Now this is very interesting. Usually one would observe a physical resemblance, however slight. Let's take the example of Lord Byron and the tiger. It was found that the tiger was lame. Well, Lord Byron had a club foot, so you see. I can't tell you what the resemblance was between Bonaparte and the Arabian
Yo,
stallion.
if I came back as an animal.
Oh, I beg your pardon, I do beg your
I could find out if you wanted me to.
Thank you, thank you.
If you could come back as an animal, what would you come back as?
Now perhaps you'd be interested in some of the work that I've been doing recently. A very great favorite of mine.
I want to be an octopus.
George Washington. I can prove 3 reappearances. First is Mrs. Lincoln. Secondly is the poet Whitman. And third, and this is going to really baffle the cynics, as the Dalai Lama.
That's it, look carefully, that's photograph. Now, what do you see? Do you see his warts?
Oh my god, the kitty cat's got a bumpy forehead. Oh.
Yes. His students used to grow little tufts of hair on their own faces, didn't they, to look just like. Yeah. 5 of them. Now, feel the cat's face.
Oh, touch his face.
Feel it properly. Now, what do you feel?
What sort of bumps?
Exactly. 5 of them, Edward, in exactly the same places. Quad era demonstrandum.
Doesn't prove anything.
Play some more music.
Maestro, I shall have to put you to a little test. Now, it is well known that Liszt admired all of Chopin's works, except one. And that was the Scherzo in B-flat minor. He called that the governor's scherzo, and he hated it.
So what?
Well, let's just see what happens.
He's going to attack you.
Yes? And now some of his own music.
And now he's back. Yo, I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
And what have you got to say for yourself now?
I don't say it's quite amusing.
The music. Yes, the music. We've got Franz Liszt staying in our house. It's the most wonderful thing that's ever happened. I shall notify all,
Bro, let her have
the
this.
eminent musicians in the world.
They think you're
We'll
mad.
make films, we'll give television interviews.
None of this, Louisa. I absolutely forbid you to stir up a lot of publicity about such a ridiculous thing.
Let the woman live a bit.
Keep the damn animal if you must, but it'll go no further. Do you understand that, Louisa?
Damn you, Ed. For the first time in our lives.
She's actually happy.
Wonderful happens, and then you're scared to death that somebody will laugh at you.
Louisa, I realize
This poor lady.
awkward time in your life.
Awkward.
Pompous idiot, don't you see that this is something momentous?
I'll not have another word on the subject. I'll tell you what you will do. You will go to the kitchen and fix me something to eat. I'm hungry and I want my dinner.
No, he's getting a hangry boy. He's a big grumpalophagus.
I'm so sorry. I did not realize. Oh, you must be. I'm sorry. I'll make this a little.
Let Louisa and her cat just vibe, my dude.
My darling, just for you. I won't be long.
Yeah. What is she gonna cook him? He has gone. Did he? No.
Where is he?
Oh.
No. Who?
Oh, cat, I don't know. I, built fire up so it'll burn all night.
Yo, dude. Your wife finally had a little bit of happiness.
Edward.
And you had to take it away.
I forgot my gloves. Them brambles tear you to pieces. Maestro! There's nothing to get worked up about, Louisa. Louisa, put that down. Put that down, Louisa. Put that down. Louisa!
Okay, oh, he's okay. So wait, so did she just kill her husband? Because she thought that he had killed the cat, but in actuality he was actually just scratched up from the brambles? Yeah, that one got real dark real quick, but I'm not gonna lie, if somebody hurt either of my babies, either of my boys, we would be fighting. We would be fighting. If someone hurt either of my boys, I would just make it my life's mission to make their lives a living hell. Because nobody hurts my baby boys. Nobody. Yeah, so all I'm getting out of this was that she thought he killed her cat, so she stabbed him and then she threw him in the fire because it's going to burn all night. And, you know, who needs to go to the crematorium when you have one in your backyard, right? That's how that works. It's just a Viking funeral. Just toss me on a log raft covered with sticks, light that bitch on fire, and then just drink on the shore of the lake. I think you can actually legally do Viking funerals, but they only admit, like, the U.S. only allows, like, so many a year or something. There's, like, one specific place you can do it. That's what I want to do. I'm going to try to get my name on that list with enough time, figure out when I'm going to be cutting it, and then put myself on a list. They may have to put me on ice for, like, a year before they can let me, Maybe that's how that works. What if you died, but, like, it was the year before your, like, a couple years before your reservation, for your Viking funeral? Or what if you miss your reservations? You have to, like, make another one. That would kind of suck. I wonder if you could, like, swap out with someone else on the wait list. They go first, you're still alive, you will be swapping. Who knows? If anyone decides to research that, let me know. We could go halfsies on our prices if they do, like, a bulk discount. Continuing on to the next episode, guys. We're going to be watching the last episode of the evening. So, Tales of the Unexpected, Series 1, Episode 8 is A Dip in the Pool. This one sounds good. Honestly, doesn't it, Roswell? Doesn't it? A little Viking funeral moment. Just go out with a big flashy bang. I would definitely make them put fireworks in it. I want fireworks under my body. Everyone's out there having a good time. They think the night's over because the fire's just slowly dying down. I don't know if they have time release fireworks, but that's what I want. And then just as everyone's, you know, finishing everything, just a gorgeous display of like fireworks. But just like one of the fireworks is just like a butt. And they're like, oh, even from the grave, she's still making butt jokes. It would just be great. It would be real great. But anyhow, on to series 1, episode 8. A dip in the pool. Oh gosh. I don't want people I don't like at my funeral. Because I'm going to outlive all of them, okay? Yeah, I gotta put the fun in funeral, alright? It's gonna be a party. Open bar, babes. Open bar.
There's all the difference in the world
my
between
computer
a real
in. I'll be right
gambler and
back.
someone who just has an occasional flutter. The real gambler either doesn't mind losing his money, or he's able to forget about his losses by the next day. I'm a mad gambler. I'll bet on anything.
What?
I once got 25 to 1 against my wife having twins.
What?
5 minutes later, I called up the bookie again and said, hey, about that bet I just made, I'd like to make another one. Certainly, he said. I'd like to bet you I'll lose it, I told him. He didn't mind in the least, and we made a second wager. I write stories about betting because I'm fascinated by how people behave when there's a big bet on. Here's one of them.
Oh. Pardon me.
For 2 days, the Atlantic...
Don't worry, I do have pants
sailed
on.
through a storm.
They're just
On the morning of
shorts.
the 3rd day, the sea calmed. Even the most delicate passengers, those who'd not been seen around the ship since
Oh yeah, I want
sailing time,
people who fucked up at my funeral having a good time.
to the sun deck where the steward gave them chairs and tucked rugs around their legs and left them lying in rows, their faces upturned to the pale, almost heatless October sun.
Okay.
Morning. My name is Renshaw. This is my wife.
Oh, I love her little cover-up moment. She's cute.
Matterport. I'm sorry? Matterport.
B. Brooklyn, O. Oliver, T. Tommy, I, Idaho, B. Brooklyn, O. Oliver. L as in love. Glad to meet you.
Well, that wasn't the Brady alphabet, sir.
Bonneville,
So
dear.
not how you expect people to know what you said.
This sounds simply heavenly. I thought if that storm had gone on another minute, they just could have dropped me over the side and I would have said thanks.
Hey, ma'am, don't say that.
I told her to take her a couple of days before she got her sea legs.
Oh, come on now, hon. You make it sound as if it's the first time I've ever been aboard a ship.
It sounds like it is, ma'am.
As a matter of fact, just honestly the truth.
Are you a good sailor, Mr. Bonneville?
Just average.
Oh, well, that was odd. Why is he wearing a suit? Is he not hot?
Steward. Yes, sir. Steward, have the tables been allocated yet? Some of them have, sir. I guess the captain's table's by invitation only, right? Oh, yes, sir. But there's also the first officer's table, sir.
Oh.
And the purser's. Purser? Yes, sir. Purser? I'd like to be at the purser's table.
Let's drink to the hope expressed by Mr. Renshaw. Calm seas from now on. Calm seas.
Calm seas.
Pardon me. Would you mind telling me how much was in the ship's pool last night?
What was that about a pool? I'm not going swimming until it gets really warm.
No, dear, it's not a swimming pool. It's an auction pool.
Oh, we're gambling.
Well, highly exciting. Each evening there's an auction in the smoking room. The captain estimates how many miles he thinks the ship will do by midday tomorrow, and we auction numbers either side of the captain's estimate.
Hey, this sounds like a lot of fun.
Mr. Bonneville was asking me about the prize money.
It's gambling.
I've been saying, last night the pool was worth about £7,000.
Yeah, okay.
I figured that should be about $12,000.
Are you thinking of bidding on a ticket, Mr. Bonneville?
He's a gambling man.
Not quite sure yet.
Gambling man. I feel like I would get. Has anyone been on like on a cruise ship or a big boat? Have you gotten seasick?
Oh my God.
Going to be a very dirty night.
Oh.
Stuart, I should serve the next course at once. You will enjoy the fish, Mrs. Renshaw. It's turbot with hollandaise sauce.
Oh, she looks like she's not gonna enjoy anything. She's a nauseous little lady.
Next time we go by plane.
Oh, she's not happy.
You'll excuse me, I think I'll just see how she did.
Better excuse us, please.
Oh, everyone's getting a little seasick.
Pardon me, could I ask you something?
What's the trouble, Mr. Bottimore?
What I want to know is, will the captain have already made his estimate on the day's run? You know, for the auction pool, before it got rough like this?
I should say so, yes.
About how long ago do you think he did it?
Oh, sometime this afternoon, I imagine. He usually does it in the afternoon.
About what time?
Around 4 o'clock, actually.
When it was calm. Well, you think the captain knew there was bad weather coming on this evening?
I couldn't tell you, Mr. Bottimore.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, but I mean, if it gets any rougher, if
This guy's got an
ship slows
itch.
down, then it'd be worth by some low numbers, wouldn't you think?
Not sure. I doubt whether the old man allowed for a really rough night. It was pretty calm this afternoon when he made his estimate, as you pointed out.
I like this guy. He's
Reckons
like
the
playing,
storm could slow us
figuring it
down,
out.
doesn't it? Oh, come on. And the captain will have estimated too high a number, right?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's time for the auction. Now, the captain's estimate for the day's run, ending at noontime tomorrow, is 515 miles. As usual, we take 10 numbers either side of that to make up the range. So it's 505 to 525. And for those of you who feel that the true figure will even be further away, we have a low field and a high field sold separately. So let's take the first number out of the bucket. And remember, the captain's number is 515. And the first number is 512.
Bro.
$90. I have $90 to start with. One number. $350. $350. $400 for $200. Let's take another number out of the bucket. It's the low field. Now let me remind you, the low field covers every number below the smallest number in the range. In this case, that means every number below 505 miles. So what am I bid? $100. $100. $100. That would bid for $100. $150. $150. 200. 200. Any advance on $200? 250. 250. Any advance on 250?
$300.
$300. I have $300.
What?
350. Thank you. Any advance on 350?
$400.
$400.
450.
Oh.
Any advance on 450?
500.
500. I have 500. 500. Any advance on 500?
I want to go to an auction and just bid against myself
$550.
on something super stupid.
$600.
$600. $600.
$700.
$700. I have a bid of $700. Any advance on $700?
750.
A bid for $750. Any advance on $750?
$800.
$800. I have
Oh my god.
$800.
$900.
Oh.
$900.
I would immediately get in there.
$900. Any advance on $900?
$950.
$1,000.
Did he win it?
$1,000. Any advance on $1,000. Going once is $1,000. Twice.
I want to go to an auction. I want to bid on something stupid. I want $1,000 that I can just throw away at an auction.
B is in Brooklyn.
Oh, good. It's great to see a friendly face. So, what are you looking so happy about?
Lowfield. That's me. Lowfield. Can't lose, I heard.
It's a pretty good sized pool, too. A little over, what, $13,000, right?
14,000.
14,000.
I bet you had to pay plenty for it, though.
$1,000.
Oh, that's some low field ticket.
Want to know something else?
What?
It was my last $1,000. It was all I had in the world.
Yeah, well, was that smart?
Sir.
Smart? Smart? Are you kidding? I just got through telling you. I can't lose. I mean, I can't lose.
You see, the captain figured on a good, calm sea, but then slowed us right down.
Blow, thou winter wind, huh?
Wind?
Wind. Wind is more poetic, oh boy.
Poetic. Ah.
Poetic.
My love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June.
Robert Burns.
Okay.
My love is like a red, red rose. Yes, sir. And my love, sir, is my wife. And my wife, sir, is Ethel. Now that, sir, that is unusual, don't you think? My love is my wife, and my wife is my love. And Ethel is her name, sir.
Is Ethel going to be happy
And
with
have
your
I got
choice?
a surprise for Ethel. Oh, boy.
What's the prize?
I feel like gambling's your love.
$14,000 in my hand from the auction pool, all in crisp $100 bills. You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to buy the finest car I can find. I'm going to pick it up on the way from the ship, and I'm going to drive it all the way home, just for the pleasure of seeing Ethel's face when she walks out the front door and looks at it.
Like, I don't know Ethel,
Wouldn't that be something?
but I'd be a little upsetty spaghetti if my husband spent our last
Hello,
$1,000
I have a little present for you.
on a bet.
Yeah, I saw it in the windows. I was passing by, and I said to myself, that's the car you always wanted. You like it, honey? You like the color? And you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm just going to stand there and watch her face.
Why do I feel like Ethel's already left him? We're just gonna win, and then he's gonna fall in the ocean. Bro, why would you go outside?
Come in.
Oh no. Did he lose?
Good morning, sir. And a very nice day it is, too.
When did the weather change?
Just before dawn, sir.
But it's only 9 o'clock.
Yes, that's right, sir. We'll make up for all the time we lost last night. We're fair bowling along now, sir.
Oh no.
Oh my God. What am I gonna do? Dear God, what am I gonna do? Oh my God. What's Ethel gonna say? I can't tell her I spent 6 months savings on a bet on the ship's pool and I can't keep it a secret. Well, I'll just have to tell her to stop drawing checks. What about those monthly installments? Oh, that look when she gets really mad. The eyes gray instead of blue. Oh my God. What am I gonna do?
Oh no.
Morning. Well, there's no telling about the weather, is there?
No.
You can't win now unless this ship turns around and starts to go backwards. Hey, that's an idea. Why don't you go up and ask the skipper to put the ship in reverse and go full steam astern? You can offer him 10% of the profits.
I mean, that's an idea.
You've just got to face it. There's nothing you can do to slow this ship down, so you just got to grin and bear it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good man.
What if he throws himself overboard and they have to stop and help him?
You know, I was kind of worried when I saw you standing that close to the ship's rail.
Oh God, I'm so sorry, Cody. I think he is going to take out the engines, though. That would be the smart thing to do.
Good morning.
Oh, Mr. Butterball. Good morning to you.
Well, I guess I might as well tear this up now, right?
Yes, bad luck. Ship's picked up a lot of speed.
Hey, could you tell me something? How close do you think I got? I mean, how long would the storm have to have blown before I had a chance of winning?
Oh, about an hour, I suppose. Yes, if the storm had lasted for another hour, we'd never have made up the time.
Oh.
Well, why not? Why ever not? Sea's calm and I won't have any trouble keeping afloat until they pick me up. See, the ship will have to stop and the lifeboat will have to go back maybe a half mile to pick me up and then it's still got to return to the ship. Now all of that has to take at least an hour. It'll knock 30 miles off the day's run and that will do it.
No. They're not going to go back for him, though.
Do it now and get it over with. Have to do it soon because the time limit's at noon. Yeah, she'll probably do. She would probably give the alarm just as quickly as anyone else.
I wouldn't trust someone else, my guy.
Take your time, will you?
Go throw a wrench in the engine. I don't know how boats work. I feel like that's how they work.
Make sure.
Hello.
Hello.
My name's Butterball. B. Brooklyn, O. Oliver, T. Tommy, I. Idaho, B. Brooklyn, O. Oliver, L as in love.
Mr. Butterball.
You heard! I was barely speaking above a whisper.
Oh, yes, I have excellent hearing.
Oh.
I'm often told I hear things I shouldn't.
No, I like her. She's fun.
I'll bet you have 20/20 vision, too.
20/20 vision.
Well, I mean, I'll bet you could see the tiniest speck at sea.
Well, maybe I could.
Man, dude, she's blind. Don't trust her.
You don't
She's
have to
old.
use glasses, do you?
Oh, only for reading, but then I really don't like reading. In the evenings, Maggie, we travel together. She reads me before I sleep. I find it so restful.
She just has someone reading her books.
Do you have any interest in the ship's auction?
Auction? Oh, what auction?
You know that funny old thing after dinner?
Hmm.
They sell tickets for the bet on the ship's daily run. How about if you had a ticket, a high number? You'd be very pleased if we would make up some time.
Oh, well, I'm very lazy. I always go to bed early. I have my dinner with bed.
I'm lazy.
Well, I have to do my morning exercises now. You'll forgive me? I never like to miss my morning exercises. It was nice meeting you. Very nice to see you. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Just blow her a kiss. Bye-bye. Oh no, my dude, that's what, no! You get it chopped up in little pieces. Oh no. Oh god. Bro, she said she's lazy. She's not gonna do shit. Yo.
So there you are. I've been searching for you everywhere. Hope you've been behaving yourself.
It's very odd. A man jumped overboard just now with his clothes on.
Whatever will you think of me?
No, gosh, no!
So he jumped in and didn't bother to take his clothes off. He called out too.
You're hearing things again.
No, I'm not, Maggie.
Well, you better come down now and please.
She's
Don't
senile.
go racing about on deck without waiting for me. Come along. It's time for your clothes.
Yes, Maggie. I think he took a liking to me.
Yes, I expected to.
He wanted to know all about me. I do believe he was flirting.
Whatever you say.
Yo.
Nice man. He waved to me, you know. He waved to me from the water, he did. He did. Now, wasn't that kind? He waved.
Yo.
Waved and he waved.
God, that was dark. God, that was fucking dark, dude. I know. God. I know. Watch him. Had he stayed on the boat, they wouldn't have made out the time. He would have been fine. He would have been fine. Should just stay on the boat. God. All right, guys. Well, that's all I've got in me tonight. We watched 4 episodes. Yeah, what do we learn about this, guys? Never trust. I feel like if your gut says no, it's time to go. Don't be mean, or you'll get your head chopped off. 2, don't kill your partner's pet. Okay, don't fuck with a pet. Okay, our furry friends here to stay. And this one, just don't trust an old lady, dude. Like, oh my god. Maybe don't bet all your money. Maybe don't bet all of your money on any of this shit. I will say I'm enjoying all of the different like gambling episodes. They're fun. Oh yeah, you always he should have thrown that old lady overboard. He really should have. And then he could have gone and gotten help. She's senile. What would they have done? What would they have done? Nothing. I mean, they would have helped her, but then if she had said that he had thrown her overboard, she's senile. She doesn't know. Even if he had, you know? She probably break her hip when she hits the water, but that's fine. She's old. She's got money. Oh my gosh. I know he didn't know that she was senile, but he could have. I don't know. Roswell's on it. Don't bet against the ship or else you go for a dip. A little dippy-dip-a-roon. Guys, this was a fun time. And guess what? I'll be back Monday night. Are we going to watch more of these? Maybe. I don't know. This show kind of threw off my April schedule, so I'm probably going to work at least a night of these in a week. And then we're going to kind of squeeze back into some movies. So I will get the schedule reworked this weekend to add in this anthology series and the last two that we've been working through. And yeah, it'll be on Discord and Instagram. So if you haven't already, join the Discord server. Links in my bio here on Twitch. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll post pictures of the schedule and give you guys previews there starting this week. But until then, you guys have a good night, and I will see you later.